You know what you're in for. And here he comes once again.
And they are right as usual. Here I am. What's up, my friend? Y'all been listening long enough to know I'm gonna jam my music for a minute. That's just how it goes, man. I got rid of the hiss. Man, I was sick of that. We managed to do it. It's gone. Until I can figure out what new technical difficulty is gonna pop its face in now. It's always gonna be something. Man, am I gonna be in trouble? I drank my wife's Shiraz. That's a red wine for all you alcoholics who don't have any taste in wines and flavors. Just want to get drunk. In other words, to many of my friends, and especially me on occasion, that's a red wine. Damn, now I know how Prince feels making this music. Laid out all my own tracks. But you know, the president is our president again. Still, whatever you want to call it. After a big hoopla. Is it weird though? Like, I like this guy, but the whole time he was walking down Pennsylvania Avenue, I was just waiting for a gunshot to ring out. I was like, oh, this is not cool. How nervous did he have to feel? I mean, granted, they got snipers and shit on every roof, but some dude ran up on stage with a Bulgarian leader the other day and pulled the trigger. Dumbass had a gun that didn't even work right. That was, I would say a new one on me, but really is more remnant of like swamp people, to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes I will see a gun jam on this swamp people thing, and I'm thinking, man, if this was one of my boys, I'd slap the shit out of somebody. 'Cause that's just ridiculous. You make sure the gun's in working order, you know? I mean, it's just that simple. You just make sure the gun's in working order. And then I'll get this alligator up from underneath the depths. If you go run on stage and try to assassinate somebody, make sure your gun works, dumb shit. And if you haven't seen that video, you need to. Just look up like, oh shit, I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you to look up. You need, well, I don't know what you need. My apologies. I can't find this thing now. I just looked at it a little bit ago. But he was a politician. And a guy runs right up on stage and tries to kill him. And then a whole mob of people go ahead and beat the shit out of him. Kicking him. He lean one way, get punched. Lean another way, get kicked. But hell, that's what you get. If you're gonna go down for killing a leader, Make sure you kill the leader and don't just go down. Dumb shit. Politicians face off with gunmen. That's what you need to look up. CNN video. Well, the Falcons ruined it as usual. There will be no Super Bowl for the Atlanta Falcons again. That's just the way it goes. Sorry. But, you know, we, as fans of the Falcons, get used to this, I think. I mean, it's been going on for so many years. You just kind of grow accustomed to it. And instead of, like, looking forward to the Super Bowl, you just act real happy that you made it past the first round of the playoffs. What? What do you mean we made it to the NFC Championship? That's not right. What are y'all doing in Atlanta? Hurry up and tear the damn thing down. If you listen to a few shows back, we were talking about that. How they've got a perfectly good stadium they're about to tear down and rebuild for the simple fact that they want to have a retractable roof. Oh my goodness. Anyway. What are you gonna do? I guess you just hang out with me. We're gonna get into this real quick. Hang out, we'll talk about more. Kevo Booker here. Don't forget to keep up with the crazies. Follow Audacity_radio on Spreaker.com, Facebook.com, and Twitter. Or subscribe in the podcast section of the iTunes store. Contact us at audacityradio@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out audacityradio.com. Hey, there we go. So, now I got my little promo out of the way. We can go ahead and talk about some stuff. Less than 10 minutes in, though. That's a new high for me. I don't usually do that well. I have a bad tendency to wait till about 15, 20 minutes into the show and then decide to tell you what's going on with the promo. It's really pitiful, to be honest with you. So, I look at the bleak months ahead. Spring training starts in February. And then maybe we can head down to good old Turner Field after a little while longer, March or April, and finally see the Braves in action, which is good for those of us who are only particularly football and baseball fans. This is the bleak downtime. Now, all my NBA-loving fans and NCAA basketball fans, sorry about your luck. Don't even bother writing me about it because I'm just not going to change. It's just the way it is, man. Basketball, it's okay. It's just okay. I think I'd rather watch soccer, to be honest with you. I know that's going to ruffle a few feathers, but, you know, you guys will have to just get over it. That's the way it is. Anyway, now begins the true winter for those of us who are already missing our football. I think that's why they put the Super Bowl so late, you know, a month later almost, is so that those of us who are fiending will have that one last taste. What we need to do is get this lingerie football up to epic proportion. put it on the level that it should be, and have their season run from like December to August. And then we'll be good. We'll have college, NFL, and in the off season, we can have the Lingerie Football League. I'm with it. Let's do it. Sign a petition. Send it out. Somebody put my name on it for me. Oh, man. Been doing a lot of bullshit work in here trying to get this whole system sounding the way it's supposed to sound. And it has taken me for freaking ever. And I'm still not sure if it sounds right. Tonight's a test run. But I figured, what the hell. Get on the air, chit-chat a little bit, and see what's really going on. I've lost my good pal Chris Dandy. I think he's out of the radio business. And I don't really know why. But for whatever reason, he's done for. And it sucks because I really enjoy broadcasting with that guy. When we first sat down, the idea was we would get on the air and we'd do what we do anyway, except with microphones in front of us, so that it would sound larger. And in the meanwhile, he has come and gone, so to speak. Well, not really so to speak, actually to speak, literally to speak, come and gone. So I've talked to him here and there. Hopefully things are going to change a little bit, and I'm certain in time that it will. But for now, it looks like you just got good old Kevo Booker and my Shiraz. I don't mind telling you that. It's good stuff. Haven't talked about a whole lot. Told you that little news blurb. That was crazy to me. This guy just runs right up on stage, pulls the trigger, and nothing happens. Idiot. Anyway, so most all of the news has to do with the inauguration. And I'm going to tell you, I think that speech that Obama gave was really heartfelt. And I know right now I'm stepping on the toes of quite a few of my pals that listen here. Sorry, guys, if I offend you. But, you know, he laid out what he wants. And most people have made it clear, you know, nothing's too big is going to happen with gun control right now. The conservative right are just a little too strong on that, firstly. And secondly, you know, Democrats don't really have a good stand on this. And it's not their fault. They're trying to argue something. The problem is the argument does not sustain. You know, they want to just take guns away, but as the president of the NRA even stated, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And that's the truth. I mean, like it or don't like it. So, I don't think that's going to change. I do think that the rights of gay and lesbians in this country are going to change, which I should have predicted ahead of time on the air, because I had already figured out that if he won re-election, that would be one of his platforms. But boy, he got into it, didn't he? I mean, he laid it out there. I thought he paid great respect to Dr. King and his legacy in his speech. And on top of all that, I thought Beyonce sang a hell of a national anthem.